t-shirts for everybody, and there's tools that we need depending on what we're working on. So I would say leave the tools here for a sec, gather around, and let me just give you guys a quick little briefing, and then we're getting started. We'll break into
To the 100th anniversary, Paros is sponsoring a
All right, folks, gather around. Don't kill the flowers. Gather round, gather round. Everyone gather round. So we can start working. Don't walk through the flowers. That's okay. Is everyone around? Almost. I'll let Andy get here, and then we'll get started.
Man, you tripping.
Okay, so if you guys can pay attention for just a couple of minutes. So it's John, Adi. I work for, and Roger is the chairman of the Paros Foundation, and that's the t-shirt you guys have. So the Paros Foundation is an idea that Roger came up with, and I've been working with him to implement, so that we can effectively engage our various projects in Armenia. We have several projects we work with regularly as partners, and this new initiative that we're launching is sort of what's brought us here today. The 100th anniversary of the Armenian Genocide is coming up in 2015, and we'll be going to the Armenian Genocide Museum and Memorial on Sunday. But with this tragedy being commemorated in a few years, the foundation thought about how we could properly offer people in the diaspora, like you guys, opportunities to commemorate this atrocity by doing something good in Armenia. So what Sevan and I and a couple of other folks affiliated with the foundation are working on now is, excuse me, is gathering 100, reaching out to and finding 100 projects that will do something positive and do some good for the people of Armenia. That we want to find sponsors for in the U.S. and successfully implement here in Armenia. One of the projects is what's brought us here this afternoon, the Nork Orphanage. This orphanage is technically called the Yerevan Children's Home. It has about 80 children here, ranging in age from newborns to 6 years old. When they hit 6, they get transferred to another facility. These are only for little kids here. And they're housed in these buildings behind you. We've helped them with shoes and clothes in the past, and now the idea in this area is that we're going to be building a playground here. A family, an Armenian-American family, came here a couple of years ago and adopted a child from this orphanage. And she, her name is Ari, and during the videoing I'll ask you all to wave and say hello to Ari. I think that'll be kind of fun to post back to her that she's very upset that they're not here to do the groundbreaking with us. But what we're going to do in this area with the funds that they've raised and are sponsoring this project on is we're going to build a very nice park area that has a couple of water features, a fountain to play in for little kids, and a small swimming pool, a wading pool, I should say. And then just create a nice lush garden area with pathways for the kids to walk, prospective families to come and spend time with the child in an area that just kind of makes it nice, rather than in these buildings that are very sufficient, but certainly not a nice environment to spend some time with. So this is a humanitarian project that will hopefully have some good benefit. We're starting it today, thanks to all of you, and I appreciate the willingness that Andy and all of you, you're willing to sort of get your hands dirty for the day. And what we're going to do is sort of 3 things today. We're going to clear the trash, so I want a team of guys that are willing to work with me on picking up these heavy metal pieces and moving them over to the side here so the trash truck can come and we'll get them loaded and out of here. We're going to pick up the rocks, all size rocks, from little tiny rocks to the big rocks and move them into that back corner where we're going to bury them when the tractor comes to level the area. We're going to pick up the brush. We're going to try to rake up these sticks and stuff and move that over to where the trash is as well. And then we're going to address these trees. Some of them have to be dug out. Some of them have to be sort of pruned because this is pruning season. So we want to give these things as much shape as we can, especially like along the bottom where the small branches are growing, so all those have to be trimmed down. So sauce, urek sauce. Kani hokyo ga ruzes ashka desu, are chors, abel.